Quit switching to guy.
Did you know, in order to keep costs down, several porn actresses, such as Abigail Clayton, were hired to play the victims in other minor female roles?
Wow. No.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So I
cool.
had to do some deep research into who she was, and let me tell you
Which
something.
one was she, the camera lady?
I don't know. I just looked up the the porn actor. Abigail Clayton's got an extensive library.
Oh,
there,
that part of the library.
Welcome to They Live for Horror podcast, episode 12.
Sorry, I gotta find X videos now.
I'm your host, Jared, and with me as always, my longtime friend, horror movie buff,
Devil Horn Tom.
Apparently his new name is Devil Horn. We're here. We do have some social distancing here between us. We got a good
6
llama's
inches.
length. You know, a measure of 6 feet, they say, and a llama's about 6 feet, so we're about 6 feet apart trying to get this done.
6 inches.
Tom chose this month's episode, Maniac.
Maniac.
The Tom Savini special effects that really put him on the map as the special effects man of the 1980s.
He's a great star in this movie.
Maniac. What a movie.
Yeah.
Basically, like, he take everything before it, and Tom Savini and everyone else involved in this was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to go so over the top.
So, and it's just like Joey Spinelli, the star, just not fell in love with, but he did some really deep research on like John Gacy and guys like that.
Yep.
Serial killers for you dummies out there.
Yeah. Joe Spinelli also helped write the movie.
Yeah.
With C.A. Rosenberg. They also had a hand in writing the movie Jaws.
His casting was funny too.
Yeah.
He was in Jaws, huh?
He helped write it.
He wrote Jaws?
He helped write it.
Wow.
He was involved in the screenplay process, yep. He also referred to this movie as Jaws on land.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Interesting then that it starts on a beach.
That's a good point. Didn't even think about that.
I didn't either till right now because I didn't know the Jaws thing.
Yep, there's actually a few Jaws sort of like woven into it.
I'm seeing that now.
Yep.
Lots of blood.
So much blood in this movie. Tom Savini
Did they say how much?
went for it.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at my notes to see if I actually got to it.
We can get to that.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it,
please
shut the fuck up. Get yourself Amazon Prime. You're in quarantine. Watch it. It's free on Amazon Prime. Fantastic movie. Not the director's cut version, but the version we watched. The director's cut's like another 10 minutes of stuff.
I just found it online.
The budget for this movie is $350,000.
Wow.
And has since earned back its budget more than 10 times over.
10 times over?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was that famous of a film.
Well, once you get into the VHS market, like those late 80s when things started becoming, and then Blu-ray, and then the licensing and stuff, it became just a massive hit for the studio and for director William Lustig, who, you might know him from other projects. He did another Maniac movie, Dark Man, The Violator, all different kinds of horror movies. Not a lot of big name actors or actresses in this movie, as you pointed out. Tom Savini lands in the role of Disco Boy.
I didn't even know he had a name.
There are a lot of people without names in this movie. Yeah. They're just people who exist. Like Kelly Piper plays Nurse, Rita Montone is the hooker.
Yeah.
Hyla Moreau as Disco Girl, Beach Boy.
Yeah.
I think the only person who ends up like an actual name in the movie is Anna Diatano as Caroline. Like that's it.
Yeah. Lots of nice hairdos in this movie.
A lot of very much like late 70s disco, early 80s big hair. These ladies were out to kill the ozone. Gene Siskel actually walked out of a screening in this movie at the shotgun blast scene.
Really?
Yep. He said he would never, ever want to see a movie that did something like that. And he was so disgusted by it, he left. Roger Ebert stuck around, finished the whole movie. Said he felt like he had an obligation to his audience. But yeah, Gene Siskel was so disgusted by it.
You know what I think? I think they're just trying to point out this shit is really happening. There's a real killer out there like this guy somewhere. Yeah. And that's what this movie's pointing out. Yeah.
I mean, and you have to put yourself in the mindset of a 1980s movie fan.
Don't make me start day drinking.
Like...
I will do it.
Well, go for it.
I'm doing it.
But, Jesus, is that a...
That's a Reigns.
I don't even know where you find a 40-ounce Reigns with booze in it.
Yeah.
Well, I had to add it myself, my friend.
I did. 2 of those mini thingies. Jiggers? What are those called? Chiggers or...
Whoa.
I don't know what they're called.
Jiggers.
Gus Jiggins.
C-H-I.
No harm intended there, guys. I really didn't know.
No, I know. I was just being funny.
Yeah.
William Lustig and Joe Spino said they didn't always have the necessary permits to film location in New
York.
Oh,
yeah.
So they just did shit.
Especially the gun scene.
Yeah, the 1980s, 1970s, they were just like, there were no rules, man. You just ran around with a camera and did as much as you could, then you'd take the fine if you got it.
I liked Tom Savini's interview segment on that part where he was like, I just wanted to know what a shotgun going through a window looked like. I'd done it to a fake head before.
Yep. The headless corpse at the end is the Betsy Palmer corpse of Jason's mother from Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
And they actually stole helicopter shots from the movie Inferno. They just
I was going to say.
Edited them out.
Because I rewatched it today and I was like, they didn't do those, right?
No.
Like,
they just took them from another movie from the studio. Which I guess back then was okay.
Sure.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
The highest paid person in this film was Joe Spinell at $10,000. That's
for his performance there, you'd think he was $1 million or high paid.
Yeah. And he also helped fund the movie, and for it he gets 2% of the gross net back on that. So I imagine he's made his money back on that big time.
Well, he's dead, so.
Well, I mean, obviously, but I'm saying his estate. The movie.
Cut his head off.
Tom sent me a video of the local newscast or was that? Or did I send that to you?
Oh yeah, no, I sent that to you.
Yeah, they were walking around the streets of New York asking people if this movie was bad, and there were so many people were like, "This movie is inappropriate for women."
Was it Maniac
anyone.
or Maniac 2? The lady painted the sign over.
I believe it's Maniac 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but
anyway.
There was just
whoops.
to get into the mindset of like a 1980s fan, like there were protests.
Yeah.
Local TV stations were like, "Don't go see this." It had the same effect.
It's violating women and all their right. It
ends up having the same effect as we talked about with Evil Dead when the UK referred to it as a video nasty and don't go see it.
Yeah.
Fucking people fled to see a movie when you say don't go see it.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a bunch of teenage kids to not see a movie, say, no, that was really boring and overhyped.
Yeah.
Don't go see that. It's not what you think.
Anytime someone tells me that, I don't watch the movie.
The only reason I ever saw a Serbian film was because people were like, don't see it, man, it's brutal. And obviously, you have it higher ranked than I do. But like, if you really want people to not see a movie.
Number one in the USA.
If you want people to see a movie, just keep talking about how you shouldn't see the movie.
Yeah.
Because it's too violent and horrifying.
Yeah. It's possibly the origin of any cult or any classic film we've covered.
Like the movie Hunter that came out recently. They had to actually push the production date back because there was all this controversy about how like this person hunts down like MAGA fans. And now like it was set to have a huge opening for a rated R horror movie with a low budget, but then the whole coronavirus thing happened, and now they put it on video on demand, and they're saying they're making bank off the video on demand for it. So when you tell people don't go see a movie, it's like you might as well, if you're the director, you might as well like start paying places to say don't go see this movie, don't go see it because it's too violent.
It's like a famous person telling you not to look at their sex
the Barbra Streisand effect is what it's called, because she was like, don't take pictures of my house. Like one person took a picture of her house and put it in some magazine, and it literally flooded the beach of people taking pictures of her house.
Really?
Yeah, it's called the Barbra Streisand effect. Yeah. Most what the fuck moment. I gotta go with the shotgun blast to the head.
Definitely. No, not for me. But I see why.
Yeah.
Mine is the first scalp.
I was going to say, or the first scalp scene, yeah. That I have a fun fact about that dummy. That was a dummy that Tom Savini used in a few movies and then retired it after this one because he said it was the peak of that dummy's career. He just couldn't imagine using it again. So here's how he retired the dummy. He tied it up, threw it in his trunk, took it out into the woods and buried it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how cool is that?
That's crazy.
Like, Tom Savini's just like the coolest, weirdest dude. And if you haven't seen his documentary on Shudder, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the first scalp scene, I have the shotgun blast to the fucking head scene.
Yeah. I guess we could say Maniac, he's a single guy living at home with voices in his head that goes out and, kills prostitutes or single, lonely women.
A lot of prostitutes, single, lonely women.
He's obsessed with their scalps and placing them on a mannequin's head.
He's like... trying to...
I'm sorry to derail you. I just want a little backstory.
He's like a less intelligible Ed Kemper type, just like a guy who's going to go out. He's an opportunistic, anybody who's close enough, I'll kill him brutally kind of killer. Yeah, I can see that.
You do see some charisma in him with the photography lady.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, he's what women probably fear the most out of any serial killer.
Yeah.
Like, he's just...
He was good at playing average Joe.
Yep.
That could dress up on the weekend or for a date.
Yep. Did the movie actually scare you? I'm going to say no, but that's only because I didn't see it until I was like early 20s or the first time I saw it. So I was like, it didn't scare me. But if I had been like 12 when I saw it, maybe. Or if I saw it when it came out in 1980. Yeah. Some of these older movies, that's a tough question because it's like...
It is, yeah.
If you put yourself in the mindset of someone who hadn't seen anything, like the darkest thing you saw was Halloween and then this...
True. Yeah.
Like, this is a whole other step up.
Or Cannibal Holocaust, or
I'm not saying this is better than Halloween. I'm just saying it's a step up.
No, you probably wouldn't. I would say that.
You know what? I might too. It's more enjoyable. Like Halloween's a better movie. If that makes sense. But this is more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like Halloween's like a beautiful movie, and it was like groundbreaking, and the cinematography's beautiful. This is just like guys running around New York with a handheld camera, like cut her head off quick because we got to get out of here.
Yeah. They should have called it like the Jack the Ripper effect. I don't know.
The Jack the Ripper effect?
Jack the Ripper effect. They should rename it. Where they just
gotta
movie? No. Just the filming of the movie. Where they gotta be on the spot and then get out.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I get what you mean. Who stole the show? You said...
I'm split, but Tom Savini.
Yeah, I would say...
But I would say the nurse, probably, that he chases down in the subway.
Yeah, that's a good one. Kelly Piper is the nurse.
She has like pretty much zero dialogue, and you were like really scared for her. Like, he's not gone.
Yeah, I would agree with Tom Savini on this one, but I could totally see the nurse. There's a lot of people who put in a lot of pretty good performances,
also
given with very little dialogue or very little asked of them beyond like just look as scared as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't give it to Joe Spinelli because he's like the main guy.
Yeah. He did incredible. She's great.
He should be
very believable.
Yeah, Frank Zito should be known just as much as Michael Myers, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
he was like fucking like they said. He's Jaws on land. He was the most brutal killer, man. It was crazy how brutal this movie got at times.
He's a very underrated actor as well because he's in like Godfather and.
Yes, he is. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm going blank here, but
it's funny that he appears and helps in the movie Jaws.
Yeah,
he's in the movie. He's in Godfather.
Yeah,
and he's fucking in the movie Maniac.
Yeah,
as the Maniac.
Yeah,
and he's like excited. It's like one of his favorite roles.
Yeah,
like, he really put himself into that role. Like I'm pretty sure he killed some women as like a method actor type of thing. I think it's like the third actor we've accused of that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna have to scalp you for real. I gotta know.
It's like I just watched Gangs of New York last night and Daniel Day-Lewis, and I'm like. Daniel Day-Lewis wouldn't kill people, didn't he? Like, he did the role of the butcher. He just, like, beat a dude to death with his head.
Yeah. He definitely, I can't think of the word, conditioned his forehead or something to look, or whoever did the actual head bashing.
You're going to find out what it's like to be beaten to death. Sorry, best kill. I mean, it's probably with both of our what the fuck moments. It's the shotgun blast to the head for me.
Yeah, it's got to be. And especially the backstory where he's like, I got to build my own prop. Like, I got to shoot myself, like, there's apple core in there, there's oatmeal, there's just whatever was left over from the fucking, catering.
No one loved special effects more than Tom Savini.
Yeah.
Like, he just loved it, man. He still called himself an actor first, though, and a special effects guy second, because he loved acting
that was true?
so much.
Okay.
Yeah, he loved acting. And he was so happy when he actually got to start acting with his special effects. Like, how he got his start, I don't know if you know this, was like, he was actually in a local theater troupe.
Oh, okay.
But they had no money for special effects budget, so he would just go home and build stuff and bring it to the set. And then he got known for that. And then people were like, hey, can you come do that for our theater troupe? Can you come do that for our theater troupe? He was getting gigs doing that. And eventually he just got the call from, like, you know, more and more movies, more and more theater troupes, and that's how he got into that. But he was like, you know, I wanted to be an actor. When he was a kid, he built stuff, and he goes, I would go downstairs and, like, he's like, God bless my mom and dad, because I would go downstairs with, like, you know, severed heads, and they'd be like, oh, neat, Tom. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Just totally supportive of, like, this weird kid who was super into acting, super into special effects.
Yeah.
And I say, do that.
Yeah,
As a
you
parent, the kid becomes weird when you make him repress that. You know, obviously, if he's hurting animals, you got to put a stop to that. But if he's not hurting anyone or anything, and he's just like, you know, he's dressing up and playing with dolls and doing shit, just let him be him, man.
Yeah.
Next up, would this movie have been better with Sid Haig? Obviously.
Yeah. I could see him as, I'm sorry, Tom, but I could see him as the Tom Savini character.
Yeah. I was going to say him.
You know.
I could see him as the Maniac.
That too.
You know, definitely, man. Like,
for sure.
Young Sid, like kind of like Henry, the movie Henry Sid. We need to do that one sometime. A little slow at times, but not a bad movie.
Portrait of a Serial Killer?
Yeah, Henry,
yeah.
Based off of Henry Lee Lucas. Also, yeah, definitely, you said as Tom Savini's Disco Boy or Beach Boy would be a good one.
Yeah, what a shocker of a start.
Yeah.
Was there like 20 seconds of fast credits or something, and then...
Yeah, we gotta get these out of the way. Where? Like, it is off like a fucking shot in this movie, man.
And it goes till the end.
Yep. It doesn't wait around a long time.
Because any slow scenes are him being, like, mentally tortured, and you just... You feel the sympathy or empathy, but you're also seeing just how sick in the head this guy is.
Yeah, it's another one of those...
While he's talking to his dummies, he's dressed and put a scalp on.
Yeah. The release date for this, I forgot to say, we actually picked the right month, March 6th.
Oh,
came out March
shit.
6th. I did say it was 1980 because IMDb accredited it as a 1980 movie. It actually came out March 6th, 1981. My bad. But yeah, so yeah, we picked the right month for this.
And we're 3 days from your birthday.
We are 3 days from
Happy
your birthday.
birthday,
This comes
Jared.
out, this will be 2 days till my birthday.
Yeah.
I'll put this up tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
On our YouTube channel. We should probably get it. We should probably get our pod being going or something. Anywho, we'll get that done off air. We'll talk about that.
But you'll be 21 and you should go party.
21.
You should be one of those spring breakers right now. Fuck you guys, I'm partying.
Oh, fuck! I'm out here, you know, I take a lot of vitamins and, like, I supplement, so it's like, I don't care that I have, like, an autoimmune disease, and I got lots of asthma, and I currently just have, like, a horrible cough and a fever, but I'm out here, you know?
Yeah. The guys keep telling me to fight Corona, just eat some ass.
That's what I'm out here to do. I'm out here to party, I'm out here to drink, I'm out here... Tom's picking nits. Tom.
Shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. Can we go to another one and I'll think on it.
Okay, yeah. Would you remake this? No, they tried it.
They tried it. I thought Elijah was great.
Yeah.
Great lead.
Really wasn't.
But you just can't re-shock.
I was going to say it wasn't
so
a shot.
shocking.
It wasn't really a shot-for-shot remake, anyways. But yeah, it just wasn't not doable. Who'd you cast as the lead? Like you said, Elijah Wood did the best, man.
Yeah.
Did the best.
There's no need to even touch it again.
It's like asking if you could remake Jaws. Like no.
I would do sequels, maybe. But I liked his sequel because he said he got so much flack for the women's rights thing that he recreated who the Maniac was as the clown on TV.
Yeah.
Hey kids, do your parents abuse you? Tell me and I'll fix it for you. And then he would go kill the bad parents.
I think Maniac could work.
Yeah.
In 2020,
especially right now,
only going after feminists. And then you enrage them so much that it gets everyone who doesn't like feminists to go see it. Like, his thing is, he watched the original Maniac, saw the backlash against his favorite movie. Now he's coming after all of you.
Yeah.
So you actually
with
pick it
Tinder.
up, put it back up, and
you're no feminist because you're on Tinder, you whore.
Almost put it back in 1982.
Oh, okay.
It's a guy who watched the movie Maniac.
Yeah,
and then saw all the backlash, and his mom wouldn't let him watch it anymore. He loses his mind. No, this would not work. This would not work.
And then she dies.
But we'll talk about it off. Well, you know what? We'll pitch this idea. We'll go to a pitch meeting with it.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you could definitely create a lot of buzz around a movie that was only killing one specific social justice warrior group.
That's true.
Because they would go to Twitter and go, "Don't watch this. Don't watch it. Everyone will watch it."
And it'd be bigger than the Titanic.
Well, I don't know about that.
You know, is that thing gonna still sail? The remake.
I thought you meant the original. I'm like, no, Tom, I don't think they can salvage it, buddy.
They're going to redo the exact fucking...
I don't think anyone's going to be on a cruise anytime soon.
Why? No. Are there any boats or ships still out there?
I don't have a clue.
I'm sorry, guys. We're in the midst of a pandemic.
All right.
Why am I yelling at your TV?
It's not even on.
Yeah.
Like, you're like the Maniac at this point. Quarantine has made you lose your mind a little bit.
Woo!
There already wasn't much left to lose, man.
Nah.
All right, so Tom's picking nits. Do you have any before we go?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
It's one of my top 3 right now. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you picked it, so it's one of those that you love. So.
What about your picking nits? Would you?
I didn't put any in my notes for it, so I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
It's not the most beautifully shot movie ever made.
No, and that's probably what I love because I love the gritty ones.
So I think that'll do it. Our next episode will be a watch along.
Yeah.
Episode 13.
Lucky 13, y'all.
13 Ghosts, episode 13.
Yep.
I gotta buy it off of Amazon because I don't have it. I can't find it on DVD.
Shit.
No big deal.
I don't have it.
It's like $8.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy it ahead of time, rent it, get it ready.
Get your ass ready.
Get that whole ass ready.
Eat ass. Eat ass. It's the end of the world.
Maybe we can find like a web, like you can find a way to do a webcam. We can do a live streaming of it on our YouTube channel. Get it out there. We'll figure it out.
We should get Jim involved and see if people will show their dicks to him. We're not done in that voyage.
No. But when you only have like 11 listeners.
Yeah.
And there's 10 of them that are females, so they're not going to show their dicks to anyone. That one lonely guy out there. Shout out to him.
Yep.
I keep telling you, send it to @suplexcitylimits@gmail.com and don't send it to me. I don't even know how he got my personal email, but he sent me 105 dick pics. It's an impressive one. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'd be proud of it, too. Good for you, but good Lord. 105.
105. That per episode is quite the...
It's 105 individual emails, too. It wasn't just like... He didn't just select all send. It was email.
It's like the daily one since we've been going.
Yeah, over and over. Not even like multiple a day. It's one a day, every day, for 105 days. I get excited. I'm like, I wonder who this is. I wonder what this is from. And he sends them from different email addresses, too.
I was going to say, did you get a new address?
105 different email addresses. I know it's the same guy because he always puts his name at the very end. He calls himself Chuckles. And it's the same one every time. And I'm going to eventually stop opening emails, but I will not be terrorized.
Fuck.
All right, well, I am at JaredPPVT2. Step and fix that. And you are?
At AC Shep 86. Or Heard.
On the Twitter.
AC Heard?
Yeah, and you got your music thing.
Fuck, I can't talk right now.
One-man staring contest.
One-man staring contest.
On the YouTube.
One word.
And SoundCloud. And
yes.
He's got music out there for you. He's got reviews for his... You want to talk about that?
Nah.
All right, let's not talk about that. I was going to say he has erotica reviews.
Porn reviews.
Only literature, though.
We'll say it. Fuck, it's the end of the world. I am a medical patient of the state of North Dakota.
Yeah,
and I do strain reviews.
Yeah, he does reviews of his...
medicine.
Of his hardcore antipsychotics. He's on Androbadone. He's on...
Yes.
Just making up words. All right.
I'm on Misterol.
Thanks for tuning in or listening in or whatever you're doing. And as always...
Cocks out for Harambe.
Yeah, they used porn actors.